Waking up to action dust. I wipe my brow and I sweat my rust. I'm breathing in the chemicals.
Hey Ika, just wanted to let you know that it's Friday and I miss you. I'm at work at my lunch break again. I was just wondering what you were up to on this beautiful Friday afternoon. Me just feeling like the week dragged. So it dragged so much that I thought it was gonna be Friday already since yesterday, but it's just Friday. It's okay though. I miss you, and I hope you're having a fun time with Mila. I hope she's keeping you entertained. I love you, and I have a question for you. What do you think? I know what I was going to tell you. What did you think of True Blood's last episode? Do you really think Eric died? Or do you think Pam is gonna mysteriously appear and sink him inside the ice cold snow? I think that's a possibility. I don't think Eric died because Eric is like the main guy from the show. I mean, he's even more lovable than Bill. Everybody hates Bill. Also, one of the other things that was sad, that I didn't like, was the fact that
And well, about Eric, I think he really did die because, well, like in Comic-Con, he wasn't there, and it said that his release contract, like his contract was released, and he hasn't, like used his contract yet, like signed his contract, renewed his contract, so that's why it's like out in the open, and so that's why I doubt that he will be in the next season because of that, and well, like his story was sad because he is the main character and he is a big part of True Blood, and a lot of people did not like that, and I did not like that because I was like, oh, he died, and then you got to see his nasty wee wee, and I was like, ew, and then with Pam, I feel like she like this the next season she might be looking for him, and like probably she's gonna be looking for him for 2 episodes and then find out like he was probably in the sun in the, where his sister was from, because she was from there, and you know how she died, and he was really really sad and depressed and stuff, so he went where she's from. She went where he's from. Like she's from, I don't know, whatever that place is, like that snowy place was. That's where she was from. So he ended up there in honor to be in her honor,
that Suki got back with Alcide. I mean, it's cute, but it's not believable. Like, you can tell they're just doing that to distract us. Like, I don't really think she likes him, and she's just faking. It's like fake. Also, Sam.
I think like Suki and Alcide was just sort of like a thing where she feels kind of secure. They both kind of feel secure with each other right now, whereas as she never really felt secure with anybody, like really yet, and they both kind of never really felt secure with anyone. Like as a couple, like they both kind of like both kind of had people screw them over a lot. So I think like that's why they kind of leaned into each other, and like it's not gonna really look that good for both of them because Bill Compton, obviously, he seems like he finally realized that Suki is the one that he should end up with, and Suki kind of like is flirting with him, like ha ha ha, but then she's kind of like, I hate Bill, because he's such an asshole to her. He's been such an asshole to her, and he said so many mean things to her that it's like, I hate him.
I'm like, what's wrong? What's up with Sam? He's so weird. Like, he forgot totally about Luna, like, right away. He got this girl pregnant, and, he's mayor now. And then, what's really cool.
Sam, I know his story was kind of like, it was like you could tell it was written so fast. Like, oh, you know, Luna died. You know, get over it. Get with this new girl. She's pregnant. Whatever. She's gonna have a freaking half breed or whatever he is. Whatever he is. And then like she's pregnant. Blah. There. Sam. Oh, be the mayor. You know, like with Sam, he kind of had no purpose. Like in this season, I feel, because like they just kind of wanted to write it in. Like they wanted to write him in there, and kind of like so quickly because they probably just were like, well, what are we gonna do with Sam? Okay, let's make him important, you know, for the next season, you know. I feel like that's what they did. Like they kind of rushed his character into becoming something important for the next season, so they could all be all together, you know, in a way. And
Is Jason. I think Jason's growing so much as a character. Like now he's more mature and he has more of a purpose. Like now, not only is he an officer. I mean, he helped his vampire friends escape, and he's like a big important character now in the show. Like his purpose now. It's not just like in season 1 where it was just like being a boyfriend, but now he's actually serving a purpose in the community. And his little new girlfriend is, you know, totally appreciating him, something that Jessica never did. Jessica has always been kind of like,
what's that girl's name? His new girlfriend? His new girlfriend? Well, you know, it's she's gonna kind of like, she treats him like, you know, weird in a way, which is weird because, you know, like you just want Jason to kind of be happy, and because he is like kind of like this perfect character right now, which was so annoying though. He was so perfect this season, and it was so annoying when he let go of the lady. I don't know what the hell her name is. It's a freaking country girl and shit. Like I was like, what the hell, Jason? Why you let her go? Like you've killed so many things, and like why let her go? You know. But I'm guessing because she's gonna be big part of like the next season, where like either she does a cure for the hep thing, or like she's gonna be something important, or like I guess I don't know, the vampires are gonna get all pissed off and then go chase after her or something. And what about Jason? About growing into a better and bigger and smarter and more better person in True Blood? It's true. He's so much like I'm really happy where he's at right now and his character. Well, I thought it was pretty cool too because he got to kill Warlow, and you know how he really wanted to kill Warlow because he killed his parents, and he doesn't know the whole story because Sookie hasn't told him. And I feel like maybe Sookie should keep that a secret from Jason, because Jason really loved his parents, and you know, and he didn't know about that Warlow was like I don't know, Warlow was kind of like a dick. Like
Jessica has always been kind of like that little spoiled brat that, you know, is seeing the outdoors for once in her life, and she's taking advantage and you know, being bad. So I think she regrets that now, and it's just an awful season for her because she killed the little sisters, the fairy sisters, and that's kind of sad because, you know, now everybody's gonna see her as a killer.
yeah, so with Jessica's story was kind of like, oh yeah, you know, like she wanted to say sorry to the cop and to the little girl, and she wants to protect them. I think that was pretty cool because, you know, somebody needs to protect the other fairy, because there's only 2 fairies left in the show, and actually there was like almost all the fairies are kind of becoming extinct in a way because of like what Warlow did in the club, and you know, like in their world, like it exploded or something in the other season, so like the fairies are kind of becoming extinct. So somebody needs to take care of that fairy girl, which is pretty good that Jessica is gonna do that. And I think Jessica's boyfriend most likely is gonna either pass away because I mean, I feel like they're gonna put Jessica and Jason back together, even though like what's that girl's name? His new girlfriend.
Um, so, and then that Warlow character, they just killed him off right away. I think it was kind of pointless to introduce a villain and then kill him off right away. I think they should have kept the Warlow for maybe next season and kind of like evolve his character more into a more villain, like a bigger villain. I don't think he was much of a threat. Well, obviously he was a threat, but like it was too short. Like we didn't hear more about his story. Those are kind
I just thought, yeah, you're right. Like they should have improved his character and made him more, like relevant to the next season, because they killed him off way too fast. But I mean, like it's a good thing that they killed him off fast too, because then all the stupid vampires would have been in the daylight for a long time, and then it would have been annoying because they're always in the daylight, and you're like, it's annoying. They're not really vampires if they're in the daylight. Which would be kind of convenient in the show because, most of the characters are in the daylight and then, like, they only come out in the night, But whatever. And,
some of the stuff that Oh, and then, the whole Tara thing with, Pam. I know that was very random. I didn't expect that at all. But yeah.
like, the whole Tara and her mom thing, that was perfect. That was cute. He's like, because it was like, oh, I never got to feed you as a kid, and I'm so embarrassed and stuff, and now I get to feed you, and I thought that was cute.
Those are the main thoughts from True Blood that bothered me or that I thought about. So let me know what you thought about the last episode, and tell me what you think is gonna happen. Do you think Eric's gonna be saved by Pam, or do you think he's gonna die? Do you think Sicky's gonna stay with Elsie? And what do you think is gonna happen with Bon Ton and all those vampires and the religion
And, well, yeah, I mean, it's going to be more about church, and it's going to be more religious.
You said you could feel the pain of all vampires? I was wondering if you could feel mine. Because I'm scared. Feels like the world is spinning out of control, and I have this terrible feeling. Out there, it's just chaos, and in here, I was raised on the human Bible.
and the vampires being attacked by Hep B. Are they going to be like zombies now? Are they introducing zombies? All right, bye. Love you.
Season, and it's going to be about zombie vampires, which is pretty crazy because you're just like, you never really get to hear about zombie vampires because you're just like, what the heck happened? And then, like, I guess they're gonna battle. They're gonna do a big battle, and these vampires are gonna help their humans, and their humans are gonna help their vampires. So, yeah, I don't know. The next season's gonna be like the last season, and I just feel so sad because True Blood has like been a big part of, like, our summers, and like I feel like it's just like so quickly, like too fast. Like, oh, it's over too fast, I don't know. I was always like really, really in love with True Blood, so I'm not ready to let it go yet.
Pain and murder? Fucking darkness. So here we're all gonna lie. All of us Stackhouses. Dead men. Not God.